Hey everybody, it's Cinnamon Cooney, your Art Sherpa, and today we are coming forward with an update vlog, filling you in incredible video. To help me do that is my husband, John.
Hello.
He is going to be making sure that the stuff I'm telling you about has the right graphics that come up, that the things I'm going to be showing you on my table are viewable, kind of like just running all the technology, and also helping me with the live chat, though I do have access to the live chat today. So basically how this is going to go is I'm going to update you on not just how I'm doing, but things that you might have missed that we are doing, projects that we've got going on, programs that we've got going on, cool news that we have, and cool opportunities and updates for you. And some new segments that are going to be coming up that you want to watch for, and some cool news because we've been behind the scenes doing some really cool stuff. So this is going to be like that, catching you up. So if you love this channel and you're all about it and you don't want to miss out on anything, this is that video. To make sure that, you know, because sometimes you guys will be like, I didn't even know that was going on. So this is we're going to start trying to every once in a while update you guys on what's going on. So the first one in our updates is if you'd like to get notified that we're going to be live or premiering, you can sign up to our text if you live in North America. It's not global yet. We haven't figured out how to do it global because every country has its own rules with text notifications and it gets real complicated real fast. So right now we have unlocked North America and we're working on other places on that. So you can sign up there basically. So how am I doing? I'm pretty good. Yeah. John's pretty good. We're pretty good. My dad's visiting, got a lot of good stuff going on. I'm feeling really good. I'm good inside. I'm good externally. I'm still having some art block, but I think it's just typical art block now because I've just been, you know, having kind of a weird start to the year, and but it's coming back. Like I'm now feeling good enough. I'm letting y'all vote on upcoming designs for paintings. I'm not controlling what we paint. I'm letting you guys decide what we paint. So that's how I'm doing right now. Let me get my notes because I don't want to lose my notes. And I see that Lindsay Michelle is saying hi to Grace. I see a lot of lovely people in chat. So it's good to see you in chat. If you have a question in chat, you can just, this is kind of like an AMA to ask me anything. So if you have a question that you want to ask, feel free to put that all in caps in the chat, and if the moderators don't answer it or John doesn't answer it, I might answer it live on my show.
Who knows? All
right, so the thing I need from you next, I need some help from you guys, because I am a little blocked. I'm a little what we call stun locked, and I'm having a little trouble picking what to paint next. I got lots of ideas, but I'm having trouble settling on it. And this has happened to me before in the past, and generally how I resolve that is I just ask you guys, because at the end of the day, if you're going to spend 3.5 hours painting something with me, you should paint something that you like. So there is on Facebook and on the community tab a community poll of some potential references that could be acrylic paintings in the future. So maybe John can throw those up so you can kind of get a look at them. So you could maybe do this one. It's a poppy and glowing sunlight. That could be fun. Or perhaps a little scooty scoot bird that is down by, you know, those little coot birds, they run along the little shoreline. We could paint one of those. What about a rose in a vase? Pretty simple. So the first one was a 3-hoot. The last two are kind of 2-hoot classes for difficulty. What about a hummingbird? We always like hummingbirds. I always like to paint hummingbirds. They make me happy to paint. And usually I paint them in flight. So this is a perched one, a rare thing. And then I haven't taught lightning in a minute, and I thought you guys might enjoy learning how to do a lightning desert sky silhouette, which is, this would be closer to a 2-hoot, 1-hoot. So those votes are going on, and how you vote is you basically go either to the community tab here or Facebook or both. You can vote as many times as you like, and you go vote on the ones you think you'd like to paint. Vote on everyone you think you'd like to paint. And I kind of have an idea of if an image gets so many thumbs up, I know that my community as a whole will like to paint it. So I don't just do only the top one gets picked. Anything that gets over kind of a certain metric, will paint. I don't tell you guys that metric because I don't want you to feel pressure. You know, I know I'm supposed to make you feel pressure. I know I'm supposed to make you feel engagement pressure where you feel like you have to go out and vote repeatedly so you don't miss out. But I don't really do that to y'all because I feel like there's enough of that going on in the world right now. Isn't there click pressure where they're just trying to get our attention and scare the crud out of us? So we'll click their little link, and I just don't want to be part of that right now.
An economy of attention.
Please vote. And I'm going to be putting up more votes for a little while. We're going to be voting up through things. That brings us to the next bit. Is there going to be an Acrylic August? Yes. Yes, I am in recording. It's going to be a little bit chaotic this year.
Yeah, you think so?
For me.
For you, maybe.
For me.
But I think for us, it's pretty, I mean, like.
For you guys, you'll get a little bit different. We're going to be scheduling the videos out as we edit them. And so you'll see, I don't know, the first 10 or 15 kind of scheduled out, and then they will fill in as we go. So watch for that and see that coming up. And I'm, this has been a pretty interesting year for me because I'm needing the daily painting to come back. Yeah. This has been part of my recovery process, is doing these daily paintings. So for you guys at home, that's really changed the challenge level. It's changed a lot of it. And so I think this is going to be a more accessible year for new painters than previous years.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it really will be. So you want to hit that subscribe button. You want to go over to the website. You want to be signed up on the newsletter because you don't want to miss those updates. You want to be signed up for the text notification because you don't want to miss those updates. The painting challenge, if you don't know what it is, it's a daily painting challenge where every single day for a month, this particular time being in August. So there's 31 daily paintings that you guys will get to do, and they're each different and they're each interesting. Yep. And some of them are really funny because I went through some funny stuff already through this challenge, because I do my challenge ahead of you guys. Because my 30 days happens before your 30 days.
Did you see Shay asked
Oh, no, I missed Shay. I was over.
How to vote again, please?
Oh, how to vote again. So all you have to do is go by either the Facebook page, that's the Art Sherpa official Facebook page, and there's a pinned post, and you can vote. You can just thumb up any of the images that you like scrolling through. Or if you don't like Facebook, I put a vote over on the community tab, and you just click the one you like. Community tabs on YouTube. So I gave you 2 places to vote. And I'm just looking to see your overall interest. I'm not going to do if I don't get 1,000 likes, I'm not going to do the painting. Basically, if you guys seem really interested in this object, you'll probably get to paint it. If you don't seem interested in it, I'm not going to bother you all with it. Even if I think you need to learn it for your own well-being.
Right. I'm
not going to bother you all with it, because right now I think we just got to do what we love doing. So that's how you vote. You go by Facebook, give thumbs up, and you can do both. I don't care how often you vote. Vote as much as you want. Get as enthusiastic as you want. Another thing I need. So I don't know if you guys know this, but I am doing with my patrons a Zoom interactive class. If you're not aware, Zoom is a streaming platform that allows you to be on camera and be on mic. And we paint in a more interactive way. We talk in a more interactive way. People can meet me kind of virtually face-to-face. Generally, the Zoom classes we open up the room and you click a link that I email you if you're a patron, and that link takes you to the Zoom class, and then you just are there, and I'm going to be we talk for a little bit. We open the room up at about noon. At 12:30, I come in and visit with everybody. By 1 o'clock, we get painting. I do a class, a traditional class, the regular way we do it. And then afterwards, if you painted along, you can show me what you did or ask me questions. And then we sort of let everybody visit in the room. Let me get over to the chat. I kind of misplaced my chat a little bit, so I got to get back to my live chat. Okay, back there. I'm on the Facebook official, says Maureen. You're in the group and you're looking for the page. That's the only problem with me over on Facebook, is that I have a group and a page. So you would want to look for it under my page. What's a good way to find that on Facebook? They keep changing navigation, so they never make it easy. A good way to tell you're on the group is that you can see other people's paintings and them talking and communicating in group, because group is a social space, but my page is just a space where I post and talk to you guys directly, so there wouldn't be engagement like you would see there. Amy Overt, I have a question. Can I suggest a painting? I will do some suggested painting polls coming up. I will do that coming up. So back to Zoom. So the Zoom thing is a cool thing. It's for patrons. You can find out more about it over on Patreon. I have it set up where you can sign up for the $5 level or the $15 level for a week trial free if you ever just want to give it a try and check it out. And I do the 2 levels so you can try Zoom, and then you can also get the replay free. So if you came in and you tried a Zoom class and you're like, oh, this isn't for me, but I'm halfway in a painting, because we edit the projects that we do with the Zoom class, and then we release that to all patrons at every level. And then, so that's the $5 is 2 to 4 new classes that are exclusive to patrons a month, and 100 something exclusive patron paintings, and you guys get weird stuff. Like sometimes patrons get nudes, sometimes the patrons get oil pastels, sometimes the patrons get pastels, weird projects, fun ideas. I show them weird stuff. We're weird over there, and they get access to that. Then at the $15 level, there's the Zoom classes. At $25, you get a discount in our store. You can send in a painting to ask for art advice, like if you just need some advice on a painting on how to make it better or whatever, there's a way to send it in. Oh, we're not to the store yet. And so that's what I've got going on in Zoom. And right now it's a nice little group, and I think it's a really cool thing. And it reminds me of the early days that we had on Facebook. Lindsay Michelle, what do I do if I don't know what to paint next? I ended up that way. What do I do if I don't know what to paint next? Well, if you don't know what to paint next, sometimes word prompts, a word prompt challenge, like the kind of art journals that prompt you. So you can find out there word prompts and then use the word prompt to just get you started on an idea. Another way to know what to paint next, by the way, I'm taking my own advice on all of these things. I'm just blocked to the point that not even this is working for me. Another thing to do is keep a journal. And in that journal, you doodle out any ideas you have for painting or write out any ideas for painting. And so those two things can help you get unstuck. So that is a way to get unstuck. So yeah, I think the Zooms I really like that they're interactive. I like that people are making friends over there. They're meeting other people. It's a nice group. We have a lot of really cute fuzzy furry studio friends that we get to meet people's pets. Here's the thing that's really important about my Zoom classes. You don't have to be on camera and you don't have to talk. You can literally come in and lurk. It's super okay. You can just have your camera off and your voice off and just listen to everybody talk and just lurk in the room and watch the class and feel like you were it would be like you went to a virtual cafe and listened to everybody talk. If you're just like, I don't want to be in the conversation, but I'm going to drink some coffee and watch the painting and listen to everybody talk because it's a little bit quiet in my house today. That's completely okay. I don't care if you're in the room. There's some people that make you have your camera on. I know I've had that experience where they're like, you have to have your camera on. And I'm like, what do you imagine I'm doing over here in my little Zoom window that I have to be monitored? I don't know. But I don't monitor everybody. I am just waiting on John to head on back. John?
Yeah.
I am running out of room and I need to go into the store.
I'm coming. Honey came home.
Oh, okay.
That's why I was...
That makes sense. That makes sense. So the other thing that I want to talk to you about, again, just another reminder, sign up for texts. Not to the store yet. Sorry.
What's that?
We got to go to summer event.
Summer event?
Yeah, we're talking about events and texts. Okay. But we're going to get you to this graphic here that John keeps putting up that he's super excited about. Okay, so we're going to throw the text up there. Yeah, just another reminder. If you don't want to miss out on the stuff.
So many button graphics.
I'm so sorry, babe.
No,
You're
it's fine.
doing so good today.
I'm fine.
So this year, if you're in North America, sign up for that. But don't sign up if you don't want to be told that we're sign up for the newsletter if you want to hear when we're live or what's happening in our lives. Sign up for the text if you want to know, because we're going to tell you.
Notify.
We're going to notify you. That's kind of a thing. And speaking of, and this was the thing that happened. So I do art retreats. If you weren't aware, I do art retreats.
What's an art retreat?
An art retreat is where I get together with some people who come out and you stay in a really gorgeous, beautiful hotel, and we get up every day and eat with you and paint with you all day. What is it, for 4 days or 5 days? It's like Monday through Friday. It's a whole thing. So literally, if you eat like you're a hobbit, like I feed you like there's no tomorrow. And it literally, there'll never be another meal. I'm just feeding you. And so we eat 3 meals a day together. And then There are several painting sessions. I am one of the teachers, and then we have some guest teachers that come in and teach amazing classes. And so you walk away with a ton of art that you learn about, and you've painted so much you can't even imagine that you painted, and you've met just the best people you can ever imagine you meeting in your life. And it's just so much art and foods, you're not going to know what to do with yourself. On top of that, we're crazy generous. So the gift bags are like an artist version of a Hollywood gift bag.
No.
The supplies you get, the gifts you get, the takeaways you get are like no other. We are crazy generous.
I have to say the accommodations this year
Are
are
nice.
over the top.
Now, right now, we're in Ann Arbor.
Yeah, we're at the Kensington Hotel in Ann Arbor.
You can check that out.
Which is super cool.
It is a super cool hotel.
You know, did you know it boasts the largest indoor pool in Ann Arbor of any hotel?
Yes, and in fact, the team members that help us with the retreat, they actually there will always be a pool at the hotel where we have a retreat, because the people who help us with the retreat like to go in the evening and pool.
There's pool
So
plans.
if you like to go in the evening and pool, that's always going to be going on if you're a pool person. I don't know that I'm a swimsuit person. I have a relationship with swimsuits. It's on off. You know, we're on and then we break up, and then we're on and we break up.
hot tub helps because it got bubbly water.
Hot tub, I suddenly can find a reason to get into the swimsuit.
That's why we find
soak along
we have
and
some
bubble
amenities.
along.
Yeah, there's some
Bubble
amenities.
along. So there's nice amenities. The summer one, we're going to go to the Ann Arbor Art Fair, and we're going to go away. But that one's sold out. That one sold out before I could even tell you I was doing it.
But we're
Because we have so many people that have gone to previous events, thought it was the best thing in their life, and they're coming back. So we kind of allow people that went to a previous event to know about an upcoming event first.
That is
and have access to the tickets first.
right.
So they went and bought it out on you.
So the kind of the way it works is if you've been to an event, you get first notification.
Yeah.
Then patrons.
The patrons.
And then we have a list of friends and family, kind of people send up for newsletter things, and then we tell the general world.
Yeah. So that's how it goes. And on this particular one, the summer one, it just sold out on y'all. But there's one coming up in October. It's not posted yet, and we will put it in the same thing. Like, I'm just letting you know. I don't think this one will sell out as fast. I think there'll be some
there's already stuff going. So what I would say is, if you are
watch
interested,
for it. It's. I'm not saying I'm like Taylor Swift. I'm not, and we don't have no ticket problems like Ticketmaster.
No,
the price of the tickets is just the price of tickets. Everything is included. The hotel, the food, everything is included, but airfare.
And it's okay if
you don't have to bring a single art material.
Yeah, if you're super interested, I know that you can email support@theartsherpa.com, and they'll put you on the quick plug release list.
Yeah, you can get to the earlier list if you write us and let us know you'd like to be
what's
on the
going
earlier
on.
list.
So we do have like some stuff for people who are like, no, I must come. We do have but it's like everything else. We have people who drop last minute or can't come for some reason.
And I mean,
so there's
these are so cool. Like on this upcoming one, we have a material art expert, Andrew Cook. He's like a dear friend of mine. He's forgotten more about art materials than even I will ever know. He's like, I love him so much. He's just such a joy. And he's going to come teach all about oil pastels.
Mm-hmm. And then we have...
And then everybody gets some oil pastels because we gift.
And we have that meditative class. I'm not sure if we can actually...
have the Sabine's Zen Tangle.
Okay, I wasn't sure we could actually officially...
No, she's officially
I know
in.
she is, but I didn't know if I'm fine. Yes, please.
I mean, it's on the itinerary.
Okay, so I like this. This is where I was like...
They're announced teachers. Their pictures are there. They're superstars. So we try to have somebody else there so that you get interesting classes that are beyond me.
Donna said, support@theartsherpa.com if you're interested in these details, and Donna will get you the quick lowdown on all that.
And so, in this one, we're going to try to have a couple spots for the hot springs open and available. There'll be some terms and conditions around that, but write us for that. So that's what we've got going on. So if you want to know that's what's happening. Watch. So on my website, it says events, and we've got to change this. It just describes the event. It doesn't tell you what's upcoming. You've got to go to my store. And that's how we segue into... I have a store.
You have a store. So let's go.
I have a store.
Let's go.
I have an art store. I have a complete and total art store. I'm like Dick Blick. I have an art store. It has tons of art materials, not just what I paint with online, though I do sell all the stuff I paint with online. Also complete lines like my Posca pens. I got all the Poscas. Like when you're sold out somewhere else, I have access to the Poscas. So you want to check the Poscas. You want to check the brushes. You want to check the canvases, because I have more than what I can't even use all the art materials that I have available, right? So like, yeah, I have I don't just have this set in the abstract acrylic. I have the complete set in both sizes of the abstract acrylic. All the colors.
Yep.
All of them.
All the colors.
All the tips, everything, all the medium of it. Got golden artist colors, got Sennelier, the acrylic, got great watercolors, got Princeton brushes. I have Raphael brushes. I've got stuff. The weird thing that I have in my store is that as a mom of 3, and hopefully someday a future grandmother, but as a mom of 3, I am really invested in what are good kids' art materials. And I have invested in relationships where we have access to what I feel are the 2 best products of kids' art materials on the market. One, I can't tell you about yet. You're going to have to hit that subscribe button. You're going to have to get in on the newsletter and the text notification, because coming up, I am going to be telling you about the must-have Christmas gift for anyone creative of any age, for inner children and for actual children. It's great for sensory. It's super STEM. You're going to love it. It's coming up. You want to hit the subscribe. But I also have what I had already found, which I think is one of the best kids art material companies on earth, my opinion. I mean, it's somewhat expert opinion. Do we have the little infographic for the Mika Door?
You want Mikador next?
Mika Door. Ah, Mika Door. So this is it, Mika Door. So I love Mika Door. They have a really broad product line. And what I like about them is they're whimsical, they're enchanting. They go from 0, right? Like just our first grippy grips and marky marks all the way up to kind of tween sophisticated art materials, up into adult professional art materials. Like Mikador actually makes watercolors that I've had art friends be like, can you get the Mikador watercolors in the little tins? And I have to say, they're kids watercolors, quality. Yes, they're student watercolor, but they are beautiful watercolors. They're super saturated. They're very colorful. They don't crack in the pan once you get them wet and fall out and do all that crazy stuff that sometimes the kids watercolors do. They hold up. They're resilient. They can take that crazy kids play where they're not being precious with their art supplies. So I have some here to show you, and we're going to start because we have a store. We're going to start a segment. This is a soft launch of it. You may see these products again. You can put up the other infographic about I have a store that I have, and then we can go into the Mikador.
This one?
Yeah. I have watercolor. All the watercolors. So many watercolors and so many watercolor mediums. I have I have so much stuff in the store. I'm going to have to start telling you the stuff I have in the store and why I have it in the store. So, by the way, I have an Art Sherpa store. Okay. So, let's look at our Mikador.
All right, let's see if we can look at the Mikador.
I'm going to start coming to you and bringing because there's just so many things. This stuff is so super charming. I love these. These are crayons. These are little crayons, and they're for hand grip. They're beautifully pigmented. Don't know that I can, because the green doesn't want to show. See these? And they fit on fingers. They have this wonderful little hole for your fingers. And you've got monkeys and rhinos and lions in the set. There's 6 crayons in the set. They're called the Zoo Crew crayons. They're for 2+. They're wonderful to hold. Like, they really think about how we grip, and it's got great grips for making marks. And these crayons really, 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 really work. The other thing that I'm crazy about, and here's one where I kind of want to know what you guys think. Let me get back over to the chat now, because I lost my chat. Go back. Have I missed any questions?
Let's see here.
Because I've been over on my notes.
I've been
Oh, where will the fall one be? Where will the fall retreat be? That will also be in Ann Arbor, Michigan.
Kensington.
At the Kensington.
Yeah,
They're both at the Kensington.
We've booked at the Kensington for several more events in the future because from the Kensington here in Ann Arbor, we can reach so many other wonderful local destinations. So we're going to be exploring
Museums, cool art tours.
arboretums, outside gardens, walkways, the beautiful Huron River, just Michigan is filled with pretty.
This is an area, if your vacation has to be you go on an art vacation and your family comes with you to do other stuff, there's other stuff to do here. This is a location where your family could come and they could have their own, like, I don't know, apparently Michigan's full of lakes and nature.
You just fall into pretty when you walk out your door.
Yeah. And so there is a lot to do. So, that's what that is. Now, what I need to know from you guys, I have these markers. These markers are so cute. This one is a little unicorn. It's purple. It's a little bullet marker that's designed to be held. I can unbox one. There's so many sets. There's the barnyard set. There's the aquatic set. There's the dino set. There's the doggy set. There's the fairy tale set. But I've got the fairy tales here, I think. These underwater. No, I've got underwater, dino. I've got doggies, underwater, and dinos to show you. Let me know what you'd like to see. Doggies, underwater, or dinos. The first one to tell me gets their pick. Do we have shipping up to Canada now? I'm literally asking for a friend. I'm in the States. Kelly, I do not yet, but our partner is working on it. And if they can do that, then we're going to have that. We've really asked for it. And if we can get it, we're going to do it. So does anybody know? Do you want to see dinos? Somebody give me a chat. Dinos?
There's so many good
doggies?
ones.
Aquatic?
Oh, doggies, Jane.
Doggies. It is. So these are the doggies. So these sets come in these cute little boxes, and you can see the colors and what they are. So there's Bruiser the Bernard, Bouncing Buck, Trevor the Roddy, Matt the Mutt, Lady Jade, and Vicky the Retriever. So those are the puppies, and you open up the nice box. Now, what's another nice thing is that they come with stickers so that if your child is one who's going to want to remember, like that this is Bruiser the Bernard, you can put the sticker on the bottom right here. Though I like to just leave them red. The color on these is great. The washability on these are great. They're washable markers. So we got a Bernard with a little red bum. And then the Roddy, apparently this is a Trevor the Roddy, the Rottweiler, is yellow on the bum. Nice little yellow bullet marker. So nice. And you can see they open and close really easily. This is the collie. This is Lady Jade. This is a little collie. I like the little collie. Here's a retriever in blue. So they just each have their personality. Now, each set only has those colors in it. So when you get the different animals, you will get a repeat in colors. Each set is not, there's another purple, got purple there. So that is the only kind of I do wish every set had different colors just so I could get 48 different colors.
Right.
But I can understand that was probably not first of mind for the company. So these come in all those different formulas. And then the other thing they have that I really love is the Dark Arts. It's a black light and UV reactive series of paints.
It's very cool.
So it's very STEM, and they actually have Neon Dark Arts, Neon Glow watercolors. Right? They've got the brushes, and the brushes, by the way, are high quality. The brushes for the kids are good quality as well. I'm really into these. Good filament, good spring. They've got 2 styles and they work super well. I really, really like them. So there's bigger flats. The one with the kind of light filaments is a little stiffer than the one with the black filaments. This is a little bit blunted, and this is a nice cloud brush. To be real honest, this is a really good cloud brush. Then they also have like these crazy little shaped brushes that have different little shapes that I really, really love. The other thing they have is world packs.
Those
I'm
are
barely
fun.
touching the product line.
Yeah,
They
this
have
is just
so many
so much
thousands of
stuff.
things.
This is like a preview of what we really need to like. We're going to do a deep
Yeah,
dive
and we're
on
going to
this.
start like bringing these out. So like they have beautiful colored pencils in this line, and you can take the colored pencils, crayons, and markers and build these different worlds. Did I buy them all? Yes, I did. I bought all the little worlds. So just different little worlds. So each one has a different little theme to it. Like there's the archaeologist world and the paleontologist world. I mean, so it's very STEM. It's very educational. Janine says, "Are they like Posca?" No, they're not like Posca at all. They're a traditional marker. Posca, even though it's an alcohol marker and they use highly saturated dyes and pigments to create those markers, so they are kind of a specialized thing. But what I will say is, in the kids' marker space, they are high quality, right? Like their color is beautiful and saturated. They don't have overly fast fade outs, so you don't just lose your kids' artwork in 2 seconds. Honestly, Copic markers can fade out faster just because they use some very bright, saturated, but impermanent colors in that product line. So that's why you have that. Lulabelle says, "I've got golden glow in the dark." Yeah, so you can mix that up. You can get the golden glow in the dark, and then with your kid, give them their own glow in the dark art supplies, which I think is really, really, really cool. There's so many things. There's like little squeeze writing tubes. There's, if you guys like to do the rocks, there's with dot art. There's these dot art little bits out here, so you can do just dots for your mandalas and all of that. It's like, I could not tell you all. There's crayons.
Now, I will say,
There's neon crayons. Did you ever want neon crayons?
a lot of you guys were asking about the refillable nature of some of these. So there's some
Neon oil pastels.
Just as a quick note, especially in Europe, they have much different rules for the way that
Not refillable.
products can be made. So they may not be officially be, but you may, and the reason is because if you take certain things apart, they start to come apart in ways like little pieces come out, and
This is made with the idea that 3 to 8 years old is going to be holding it, so it does
Right.
not have a surprise compartment or some surprise
Right.
thing that comes off. So none of these have the refillable.
yeah, and so
That's a safety thing, though.
yeah, and that's and so it's not that you couldn't necessarily modify them to do that, but they're designed for kids so that they don't pop apart and they can chew on things and swallow things. So they're really designed for safety first. And so a lot of those they're really, really good products. I just can't say enough how well thought out these products are. The engineers and designers behind it really, really care about these products.
Lindsay wants to know if these are available in Louisiana. And
If you order them off our store, we deliver
They
them to
are.
Louisiana.
they are.
ship
I
them
don't
right
know
there.
if there's an art store that carries it.
We carry a very full line of this product. It's very new.
So what happened is I went to a special event in Vegas to talk to art material companies and to demo products. Because sometimes I do education where I like outreach to like art stores and like kind of like tell them what's good about a product and what I like about it as an artist, because that helps them talk to other artists. And I really love the art materials when I come and paint and demo things. It's super fun for me. In that, I get to walk around and talk to other art material companies. And I found this art material company at that event, and we didn't have any plans to have kids stuff in a store like this. But
Right.
I saw this line and I was like, my community needs access for their grandkids and their kids, and maybe even themselves, man. Maybe it's a tough week and you need crayons you can wear on your fingers like olives. I don't know.
Right.
I've had weeks that were rough enough where I would put little crayons on all my little fingers and
You know what?
happily color away.
The week doesn't even have to be rough. I could just do that for fun.
Just visit all my little friends, all my
Just some
little
color and time.
my little friends. So I have to get different little colors on here because there's 6 colors but only 5 fingers. So this is just sort of fun stuff, you know. And then Amy's like, Golden has glow in the dark paint. Yes, some of the best. Some of the best. I think only beaten by Holbein. Holbein has the best glow in the dark paint. And then it's golden. But in the kids line, I haven't ever seen anything like this. I really, really like it.
Yep.
To my heart's content.
Pretty fantastic.
So that's what's new in my world. Besides my mental health journey. I just realized I've only been talking about my mental health journey, and yet stuff is going on. Did you know I have a third book over on Amazon? The floral acrylic April. So we have the second acrylic April. We have the abstract acrylic April, and now we have Bloom over on Amazon. And John's going to be doing a hardback book soon on it, because the hardback books have better paper. They're just a lot more money, but they have better paper. So we try to do it in the more economical print run with the newsprint, and then also a nice high-end one with a hardcover and shiny glossy paper. So that should be going up there really soon. I have books.
Right.
I'm just busy doing things all the time. Oh, and guess what?
What's that?
Because of that cool thing that I go to in Vegas, I'm going to be introducing you to products that I can't tell you about even yet. They're not yet on the market, but I've seen like 3 new things that I'm so excited about that are completely different than anything I run into. And so like when I'm allowed...
Well, technically, as soon as we get the box here, you can start showing it. It just won't be available for sale until the product hits the shower.
Well, as soon as we're allowed to show it,
yeah,
I'll show it.
I think it
so will be the must-have thing for this holiday season. Like, forget Tickle Me Elmo.
Yeah.
You're going to see this, and you're going to be like...
That was a few Christmases ago.
It was, but you remember everyone's thoughts like...
And then there were the Power Rangers and the Cabbage Patch. There's been like everything. There's been like a cycle of toys that, you know...
I really like that one speech where I kept saying, Pokemon cards, the Pokemon cards. You know, but the it gift, I think this is going to be an it gift even for us, for the adults. I really think, I saw it and my inner child just screamed her little head off and lost her mind. And so I begged and pleaded. And so we get to be part of the early adoption of this.
Yeah. So they say we have to keep it quiet, is what Donna says, until we know. So we'll keep it all hush hush. We'll just let you know that something cool is coming.
Linda, are the Mikador products available now? Yes. And you can just go to the Mikador section of my art store and just shop through, because I should have the complete line there.
Yeah, and we're going to be doing
and anything new that come out, we're going to add.
And we're going to try to go through all of this product in a detailed, dedicated video just for the Mikador stuff.
Yeah, we're going to try to do that. We're going to start doing some vlog, kind of like product introduction vlogs. I noticed that in my demonstrating products for art material companies and kind of doing that ambassadorship, that my reviews of products are different. I've been getting that feedback than other reviews of products. So I don't even know I would call it a product review as much as an educational introduction to an exciting new art material that you might be interested in. And I'll tell you all the reasons why it's good and the reasons why I don't like it, which does sound like a review, but I think when you see it, you'll realize that it's just... I just feel like I'm more of an ambassador than... what do I want to call it? A huckster? What's the word?
Yeah.
Like I
snake
just,
oil salesman.
Yeah, I don't know. Like so, and I'm not into drama and I'm not into any of that. So you won't get any of that stuff for like I don't know. I throw down and create some drama in a product. I won't talk to you about it unless I already love it.
Right.
You probably won't see it on my store. I'm not going to bring it to you unless I already love it. Maybe someday I'll bring to you the product I hate most in the world or something. But I think right now our positivity is like, you know.
Yep.
Lynn is like, are they available on Amazon platform? Yeah, Canadian. Yes, the books are available everywhere Amazon is. If you have an Amazon for your country, the book is supposed to be available to you there.
As far as we know, we're everywhere that Amazon is.
We checked the box.
Yes.
We just said, did you want to be available other places? And we said, yes. Other places would be nice, thank you. Other places would be good. We'd like that. We went check. What happens with that technologically, I, like you, have no idea.
Right.
Technology has just gotten a little bit overwhelming and strange and incredible lately. What are we voting on, says Bruce. All right, so what you're voting on is what I'm going to paint coming up. I got a little like kind of stun locked in trying to decide, do I want to paint this? Do I want to paint that? Do I want to paint this? Do I want to paint that? Do I want to do a 3.5 hour class? Do I want to do an hour class? What do I want to do? And so on my Facebook page, not in the group, I know that gets confusing and I'm super sorry for that. On the page, I have a vote going. And then also here on YouTube on the community tab, I put a vote on. You can vote on both. You can vote as much as you want. I just want to know what you guys want to paint. And that's going to help me. Like sometime Friday, I'll look at what's kind of winning and I'll probably put that up Saturday or Tuesday or something coming up soonish.
Yep.
And if you guys are excited about all of it, you get to paint all of it. But if sometimes I'm like, you need to learn how to paint lightning. It's been a minute. And you guys are like, I don't want to paint lightning.
Mm-hmm.
Right. And I don't want to kidnap you into painting lightning where you show up like, I really like you and I like these classes. So I'm going to paint lightning today, even though it doesn't speak to me at all. I'm going to learn the technique because I know so many of you are just good natured about it. But I like to do stuff that you're like chomping at the bit to paint. So there's a poll and I'm going to be polling you guys for a while.
Yeah.
Yeah. The other thing I'd love to know, I'm looking at it, I'm going to reach up and grab it, is how into lifestyle goods are you? I really like lifestyle goods, and this Solar Frida paints when she's in the sunlight. And there's all these really cute home good things that are artist lifestyle that I'm super into, that I purchase for myself, that I have to wonder, would you guys be interested in having these kinds of things be in a store where I curate really fun, cool, goofy, artist products? That's the only thing I can think of. Isn't that what you call it? Is art products?
Yeah.
Yeah, like paper goods, journaling stuff, washi tape, all of that. I've got access to some really cute, charming stuff. Amy says, Cinnamon, I have serious respect for how you do product reviews. That was a major reason I've been following you all these years. Thank you so much. And Bruce says, thank you. And Lynn's like, yes, I would paint lightning. Yes, you would. Lynn would absolutely show up and paint lightning. Lynn would be like, lightning. Put the Frida right here. Sit Frida. Frida Kahlo. Painting. Lindsay Michelle, is Cinnamon's chat on Facebook Messenger for us or only for her family? There's really no way for me to do Facebook Messenger for my community effectively because the way Facebook runs messages, I don't do Messenger with my family for that very same reason. It's just so chaotic. I try to get in there, but I'm going to be real honest. Friend requests and Facebook messages, because if you're not friended to me, it puts you in this weird folder that I have to go through 10 weird clicks to find. And I can never remember how to find the siloed messages. And then people think I'm not like paying attention. And then it also lets you message me on the Facebook page. And message, to my personal page, and that's just, and then everything has messages. So the best place to message me is comments on YouTube are really great because I check my YouTube like every day. And then also writing support at theartsherpa.com if you have something real specific that you need me or the team to know. That's a great way to reach us where you know that you're reaching me in some kind of a way. Because I once figured it out. I don't think I'm currently doing that, but at the time when I was like kind of going like gangbusters and we were, really blowing up, we were getting 78,000 messages a month.
Yep.
I'm not exaggerating that number. Because it tells you in the dashboard, you had this many messages that you got, and this many messages that you got in the last 30 days. And I added them up from Pinterest through everything, and that's what it came up to one month. And I was like, oh, well, I'm not going to get to every one of those. But I get to as many as I can. And I'm always surprised, like somebody will write me some beautiful story, and they'll be like, I'm sure you'll never see this. And that's the one I always see. So I'm really glad that I've had good luck with the reach out and the communication, but it is kind of iffy sometimes to reach me through the Facebook Messenger. I like Facebook, but only for art and for food. That's what I like. I like to see food posts and art posts, and that's kind of why I go to Facebook anymore. I think that's what it's good for, and it's not good for the other things, so I don't use it for that. I don't. All right, guys, so that is the update. You got to vote.
Yep.
Please consider coming by and joining the Zoom classes. Check out Patreon. If you want to patron me and you want to check those out over there, I have a way of letting you guys have a free week. I would do it on because if you guys don't know this, you can patron me through the website, right? You can patron me through the website and we just direct contact you with all of your stuff. Or you can go over to Patreon, the platform, and do your billing and patroning over there. And some people like that because it's easier for you to add or cancel. And, people just sort of like that, and they maybe are supporting 5 or 6 creators over there, so it's just convenient to add me in, and so that's why we added Patreon. But I also added Patreon because it gives me a different way to communicate with you guys, and it lets me offer the week free. So, and by the way, you don't need to patron me in both places. Don't sign up over on the website and patron me, and then sign up on Patreon and patron me. Just pick one, whatever one you like, you go with that one. You get the same stuff. We just get it to you kind of different ways. And if you did sign up over on Patreon, be sure to write us at support@theartsherpa.com because you're supposed to have a patron dashboard on the website. And you want to be signed up for our newsletter at your level so you can get all your information when you have it. Because I like to give you backups and backups and backups and backups because social media is hard and sometimes it's hard to find stuff.
Yeah.
That's been my experience. So come over and check that out. Join us on Zoom. Go by and vote on upcoming paintings. If you wanted to do an art retreat, the next one is in October. It is already starting to get buzz, so really watch for that. If you want to be early notified, email us at this stage so you can be with the first people because these things tend to sell out really quickly. And they're pretty wonderful, and I really like it. Check out Mikador. On my art store, check out my art store. Just go around shopping. Shopping around, just looking around, see what's there. We really try to do good pricing. We really thought about it. Yes, of course, some big box stores can beat us on certain price. I can't compete with Walmart sometimes. But we're actually pretty competitive on a lot of stuff. So
yeah, it's very true.
It's very true. Like we didn't get weird with it. We were just like, what's reasonable? And so we just stayed reasonable. So go check out that and see all the cool resources over there. A Saturday, we're going to have an art class. You guys will be picking it. There's really nothing else to say, but be good to yourself, be good to each other. And I want to see your face at an easel real soon.